Hey guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am extremely excited about. I know I say it in the beginning of every video, but this is another huge project of mine that has been in the works for a long time, and I've been really eager to let it out and tell you guys all about it and let you be a part of it. So without dragging this long anymore, this video is going to be all about my second self-published book that I wrote. It is called INNERBLOOM. If you guys are following me on social media, you have probably seen it all over my pages because I've been promoting it a ton. I did an early Kindle release so people could get their hands on the book early before the paperback was available. I've just been so eager to get this out to you guys, and I wanted to make this video to show you guys a little bit about the book, kind of the writing process, what you can expect from it, if it sounds like something you would like. But if you guys are new to my channel, hello, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you are subscribed and you don't miss anything else. And hello and welcome, and I'm so glad you're here. But if you guys would like to hear all about INNERBLOOM and where you can get it and all that good stuff, then go ahead and keep on watching this video. First of all, I can honestly say that there has never been a more fulfilling feeling to me in my life than when I have released these, well, first with Sober and now with INNERBLOOM. When I release these books, like, I don't think you guys get what a process this is. It is exhausting mentally. The time, I am not a patient person, so it drives me crazy because I just want to get them done and out, and I put so much of my heart and soul into them that it's such a journey for me each time I finish one. And I can't thank you guys enough up front for the support you've given me in my first book that I self-published, Sober as. I published that in May, so I published that about, oh gosh, I don't know, 6 months ago. And as soon as I finished that book and I started connecting with people and people reaching out to me about it, I was totally thriving off of that whole experience. I just realized I was given this life, these experiences, and it's a gift of mine to share them with others. And I realized that I had never felt so at home with what I was doing, and I felt like I had finally found my calling in life. I've been doing a lot of things for a long time. I love doing makeup, I love doing YouTube, I love all of that stuff, but I've never found something that really struck a chord in my heart and soul quite as much as writing has. It's indescribable for me to tell you guys what it feels like to actually write a book and have something that you've put so much into, and to hear from other people that they're enjoying it and loving it. Like, there's really no greater feeling in life. I can't even explain it. So basically, after I published the first book, I immediately missed writing. I had first started writing as kind of a therapeutic thing as I was going with therapy in my early sobriety, and I just realized that I absolutely fell in love with it. It was just, I grew so much as a person through my writing, and I loved the thought of helping others with what I had been through, and just by sharing my story that I was giving other people support and hope that if they are going through something similar, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and they can get to a better place too. So I released my first self-published book when I was 2 years sober, and I really realized that I wanted to continue to share. So INNERBLOOM came out of that because I wanted to share how I was able to recreate my life. Obviously, when I stopped drinking, a lot of things changed in my life. A lot of people, the way I was living, lifestyle choices, my attitude, my, emotional and mental health, like, everything changed. And I can honestly say, like, in the second to third year of my sobriety, I have gotten to a place where I understand that I have the power to create any life that I want. I can turn any day around. It's all about your intention, your mindset, the way you approach things, and I really wanted to share that with you guys because there's times now where I look at my life and I think how lucky I am that I got here. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm making all the right choices for myself, I'm putting the right people in my life, I'm literally creating the best life possible for myself. And sometimes it feels like I'm living in a dreamland when I really think about it, because I'm like, how can everything be this good? How can everything be this positive? Obviously, shit still happens. Things still go wrong. Things happen in life. That's just inevitable. But my life is so positive and happy just the majority of the time that I feel so blessed and fortunate that I was able to get here, and I wanted to share it with all of you too. So what you can expect to find in INNERBLOOM, I've created it to be kind of a hybrid of a personal development book and also a memoir, because I share a lot of my personal stories and my own journey that I went through while I was recreating my life into the best one possible. I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of examples of how I changed things in my own life, but I'm also going to be presenting you with a lot of questions you can ask yourself about your own life to really look at things and see if there are things in your own life that you would like to up level or upgrade or change or just make more positive and happy. So every chapter kind of outlines a different area that I went through in my life and kind of looked at what I really needed to change. I wanted to make this a little bit more personal than just a reading book like my first book. So I decided to include lined pages at the end of every chapter that you guys can take notes of things that stuck out to you, things you want to remember or go back to. I really wanted to make this book something people would really connect with. I didn't want people to just like read it, close it, and put it on the shelf and forget about it. I wanted it to become kind of a handbook or a blueprint for people to create their best life possible, continuing through life, knowing that there's no limit to the happiness and the positivity you can bring into your own life. There's no limit for how much love and how much joy and how much fulfillment you can have in every single day of your life, and I really wanted to get that across to people with this book. I wanted to share some of my favorite chapters with you guys just to kind of give you a little bit of a sneak peek. One of my favorites is The Purge. And I know you guys have probably all seen the Purge movie, but it is not like that at all. It's basically looking at your life and doing the purge in your own life. Purging your life of the relationships, the people, the environments, the negative thoughts, the negative self-talk, just really purging your life of the things that you need to remove from it to make it better, more positive, and more happy. I apologize, my dog is barking in the background. So I kind of share in that chapter how obviously my biggest purge was alcohol, and then just kind of how I went through, you know, certain relationships in my life that needed to be purged, whether it was friendships, romantic relationships, just things I basically needed to remove from my life to make it up-leveled, happier, and more positive. Another one of my favorite chapters that I really loved sharing with you guys is called Soul Food. So kind of the idea behind it was finding things in your life to fill your life up with that really kind of nourish your heart and your soul inside. So kind of like, I kind of relate it to my mom's homemade mac and cheese where she makes everything from scratch, but it's just that like home comfort, nourishing feeling where you're just feeling like calm, satisfied, and like just everything's good. I know I get that way after eating some awesome mac and cheese, but some of the other things I share that are my personal soul food are obviously writing, traveling, yoga. And if you guys have read my first book, I talk about how going to my cottage is soul food because it's very nostalgic, it's very simple. It reminds me of a time when I was young and everything was easy, and it's just middle of nowhere, peace and quiet relaxation. I don't want to give everything away, but a couple other things you can expect to read about in the book. There's a whole chapter talking about the things in our life, the trauma, the pain we carry with us that we need to heal and move beyond to have a happier, more positive life. A lot of us carry something from our past with us that may have been traumatic, and we kind of let it subconsciously dictate the things we do, the way we live, the way we think, sometimes even the way we think about ourselves. And that is something that I wanted to cover because I personally carried a lot of past trauma, past negative experiences, and I let them kind of dictate the way I saw myself and the way I lived. So I don't want to tell you guys about everything in the book, but those are a couple things you can expect. INNERBLOOM is basically going to just be outlining how to up-level, upgrade your life, how to find true inner happiness, and how to really create the best life possible that you can. So as usual, I will have everything linked down below this video, direct links to where you can find the book and everything. I may have said it earlier in the video, but the paperback is coming out December 1st. That is when I plan on posting this video. The Kindle version has been out already for 2 weeks, I think. I did a 2-week pre-launch where I gave people a first look into the book before the paperback came out. Just kind of as a special surprise. I wasn't planning it. One day I was just like, you know what? I'm putting it out, and I did it. I was just so excited to get it out to people that I didn't want to wait any longer. So as usual, thank you guys so much for your support now, in the past, in the future, and always. I appreciate it more than you know. Make sure if you read the book that you go on Amazon and leave a review so other people can see what you thought. I don't know about you guys. I know I read reviews constantly before I buy anything. So I really appreciate any reviews you guys leave on there. Don't worry, I am already planning my next writing project, and it's something else that I'm very excited about. So I'm about to just keep this on going, work on the next project, and I'll get that one out to you guys probably next year, so you can be on the lookout for that. If you guys are not following me on social media, make sure you get over there and follow me because I share a ton, especially on Instagram. I've been giving sneak peeks of the book. That's where I let everyone know that it was out early. I love seeing your guys' screenshots of the book. So tag me on Instagram in your photos, hashtag INNERBLOOM, because I love to share them on my own page when I see your guys' stuff. It's incredible for me to see my baby in real life in the hands of complete strangers. I just think that's the most mind-blowing, exciting, fulfilling thing in the world. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss anything else. Leave me some comments down below if you have read the book, if you are planning on getting the book, or tell me whatever you want to tell me, that's fine. I will have my face on the screen here per usual. If you click it, you'll be subscribed to my channel. I will also have some of my other videos you guys can check out too. But other than that, I think that is all I have to say right now. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.